In this video I am going to tell how to find the mean by different methods. Mean. Formula for mean is sum of observations upon total number of observations. For example, I have a question: find mean of 3, 1, 4, 6, 5. For example, I have a question: find the mean of these numbers. Now for mean, when we write any variable with over bar, it represents mean. Sum of the observations, that means 3 plus 1 plus 4 plus 6 plus 5. Now count all these numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear? Now add all these: 3, 1, 4, 4, 4, 8, 8, 6, 14, 14, 5, 19. Divided by 5. 5 3s are 15, 4, 5 8s are 40. Now in this way we find the mean. Now one more question I am taking here. For example, I have, it is 1 and 0. Then what will happen? How will we find the mean of that one? Clear? For example, we have another question in which we have 0 also. That means 1 plus 0. But we count as a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the thing I want to tell you in this question. Now just add all these: 4, 1, 5, 5, 5, 10, 1, 16 by 5. Now our new mean is 5 3s are 15 and 5 2s are 10. Now comes to another method where mean is given and we find another method of finding the mean. Now just see over here. For example, we have a question in which has a format like this, and then how will we find the mean? It is overwritten here x and it is frequency. In this way we got the question in tabular form, and here for example we have 3, 6, 2, 1, 4, and here we have 2, 2, 1, 5, 6, and we have to find the mean. In this case, we just invert this question in the tabular form, write x here and f here. 3, 6, 2, 1, 4. And this is the frequency, how many times this number is repeated actually. Then 2, 2, 1, 5 and 6. The number which is given over here, we just put it here. Now just find xf. How we find xf? That means we have to multiply both the results. Now 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 2 1s are 2, 5 1s are 5, 4 6 are 24. Now this frequency and fx, just make sum of all these. 2 2 4 1 5 5 10 16 here, and here we have 6 4 10 5 15 4 19 2 1 3 1 4. Now mean is sigma fx sigma f. This is known as sigma. Sigma means summation. Now 49 by 16. 16 3s are 48, 1 49, that means 0 and 1. In this way we got the mean. Now next method I am going to explain you, which is known as step deviation method for finding a mean. Just see over here. For example, we are given class interval and frequency. For example, they have 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and 40 to 50. And frequency is given here 1, 1, 2, 4, 8. In this way our question is given and they are asking us to find the mean. And I am going to tell you here step deviation method. Step deviation method. There are two types of step deviation. I am going to explain one by one. This is the first method. Find the middle number, which is known as x. And how we find x? We just add lower limit and upper limit and divide by 2. This is our lower limit and this is our upper limit. Now see what happens. When we add 0 and 10, that means 10. 10 divided by 2, that means we got 5. Now add 20 and 10. 20 plus 10, 30. 30 by 2, we have 15. Now here 20, 30, 50, that means 25. And in the same way, when we do this, we got the middle number just like this. Okay. Now if we don't want to use the step deviation, just again multiply fx and find out the answer. But here I am going to tell you step deviation method. In the step deviation method, we find a number d, which is x minus a over h. A which we choose arbitrarily. Whatever number we want to choose, for example, generally we choose the middle of the term. So here I have chosen, just I am rubbing here to write. A I have chosen 25, and what is h? Height is the difference between class interval. That means upper limit minus lower limit. That means we have 10 here. 30 minus 20, 10. 40 minus 30, 10. Clear? And what is x? X means these digits. Okay. Now when we have to find 25 minus 5. I am just writing over here. 25 x minus a. That means 5 minus 25 over 10. That means what? Minus 20 by 10. That means what we got? Minus 2. In this way we solve. Now I am writing collectively. Just write it f and d. X minus a by h. We have here minus 2. When we solve it, 25 minus 15 minus 10. That means we got minus 1. This is 0. This is 1 and this is 2. You just solve by this method. Now multiply f into d. That means minus 2 minus 1 is to multiply करेंगे. तो ये 0 हो गया. 4 1 जा 4, 8 2 जा 16. Now we have to do the sum of frequency and sum of FD. This one and this one. Just add them. 2 to 4, 4, 8, 8, 8, 16. Clear? Here they have plus sign and they have negative sign. That means it is minus 3 and it is 20. 20 minus 3, that means we have 17 over here. Now just write it down, and after that I am going to tell you how will you find the mean. Okay, I am coming on the question. Formula for mean. X bar is equal to A, because I have chosen this one, plus sigma FD, sigma F, and we are dividing with height. That means we have to multiply here with height. This is the whole formula for the step deviation. Now A, what we have chosen? 25. sigma FD, that means 17. Sigma F 16 and here it is 10. Now 25 into 1 plus 170 by 16, and I think you can solve it easily and you will got the answer. Value, how will you find the median in case of a statistics? Actually, there are different ways of finding the median. For even cases we have a different case, when odd cases we have a different case. What is an even number? Even number which divides by 2. An odd number which is not divided by 2. For example, we have 9. And here, for example, 4, 6, these are even numbers. In order to find the median for even numbers, we have the formula n by 2, comma, n by 2, then plus 1. For odd number, we have the formula n plus 1 upon 2. This is the main concept, and now I am going to explain you how will you find the median for the given question. Okay? This is the main formula which you have to remember. That means for odd we have n plus 1 by 2, and for even n by 2, comma, n by 2 plus 1. Now proceed with the questions along with me. For example, I have a question, find median for 2, 6, 7, 4, 9. Okay. Now first step, write in ascending order. What is ascending order? Writing from low to high. That means 1, 2, 3 in this way. Clear? Second step, count the data. Third step, recognize whether it is even and whether it is odd. Clear? Now I am going to proceed these questions. Just see here. Firstly, I am going to write in this ascending order. That means 2, then 4, then 6, then 7 and then 9. This is our first step. Step number 1. Clear? Now just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5. N is equal to 5. Now it is a odd number. So formula for odd number, n plus 1 by 2. N plus 1 by 2. That means 5 plus 1 by 2. That is 6 by 2. That is 3. But 3 is not median. Third variable is median. We have to see it from here. This is first one, this is second one, this is third one. So 6 is our median. Note the point. Now it comes to next question. For example, we have another number here, 3. Now just arrange it. First step, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 and 9. Now count it. We have n is equals to 6 data. 6 data means that it is a even number. Now we have two formula. N by 2, n by 2 plus 1. That means 6 by 2, 6 by 2 plus 1. That is 3 and that is 4. Clear? Now note the step. I am going to write here because this is the most important step for us in median, which often you children doing mistakes. I am put here P and I am said median pth variable plus qth variable by 2. Now in third number we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4. And in fourth number we have 6 by 2. 10 by 2, that is 5. So 5 is our ultimate median. Okay? Now I am going to explain you what is mode. Now mode. For example, we have a question 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 4. The number which is repeated most of the time is the mode. Here, mode is 1. Just see another question. For example, we have in this way, we have a chart. This is X, this is F. For example, we have 2, 3, 4 and 5. It is repeated 1 time, it is 5 times, it is 10 times, this is 7 times. This is the frequency. This is the frequency. So in this we have 10 is the largest number. So 4 is the mode. 4 is mode. Clear? Okay, in the next videos I will continue, and in that video I will take some detailed questions and also I make some graph of statics.